Hi everyone. I just wanted to give you an update on working with your composition that you're creating with your drop shapes, which now created this sort of overlapping composition, lots of lines going on, and basically starting to work into your addition of color. For many of you at this point, you have started to work into color, and just a couple of sort of reminders for you. Remember that each of your shapes should consist of at least two colors that overlap one another. That overlap may either have the colors overlap entirely within a shape. You could end up having shapes where maybe there is one color in the center and then another color along the outside edge. So there are a few different options for you to choose from as far as how you go about creating that sort of layering or blended process. And that's really for you to kind of work with and explore through your own piece. As you start to develop your composition, you might want to think about how you're creating sort of a visual flow through your piece, maybe starting to pull out things that are similar with one another. Maybe they end up having the same color. Again, lots of different options and things for you to choose from. The other requirement of this piece is for you to work with the idea of visual triangles. So remember, wherever you have a color, you are going to want to repeat that at least two other places around the composition to get your eye to flow and move. Okay, so for example, I have this sort of red and sort of peach color combination that I've extended throughout my composition so that visually my eye is going to want to connect those. Again, helping your eye to move, to travel around your composition. Right, so those are a few things for you to keep in mind. My suggestion to you as you start to work into your color is apply the color lightly so that you can continue to blend into layer. I am going to, as we go through this process, start to explain some other ways that you can develop this composition even further with the usage of your line and then also with the usage of some additional color blending and layering. So don't go too heavy-handed on the coloring process right now. Again, still keep it relatively light, maybe allowing some of the white of the paper to continue to show through so that later on we have some other options as far as continuing to build and extend through our assignment. All right, so this is just a brief update on your color composition. We will refer to this composition from now on as our DADA composition. Really from here on out, we're going to start working into the coloring process and then eventually into the refinement process of your composition as we move towards a finishing point.